What's up, everybody? Welcome back. We are taking a tour, an exclusive tour of the Angus Barn, decorated for Christmas. We're gonna learn about the lights, see all the lights, and tour one of Raleigh's most popular Christmas destinations. All right, let's dive in. So here at the Angus Barn, like I said, this is one of the most popular destinations in all of Raleigh to see the Christmas lights. And look, can't you see why? This place is absolutely incredible. It takes months and so many volunteers and staff to decorate. So we're gonna explore this entire place and see some of the private rooms that no one else gets to see. This is one of the best and most famous restaurants in all of Raleigh. We're here in the main dining room, and let's just talk about some of the history of the Angus Barn for a minute. So the Angus Barn was built in 1960. Thad and Charles Winston actually bought the land that the Angus Barn sits on for $200,000 back in 1959. Can you imagine finding this kind of land or property in the Raleigh area for $200,000 anymore? No way. But anyways, the barn was built in 1960, and Thad and Charles Winston ran it together for many, many years. And the place became a destination, not only for folks in the Triangle, but for the entire state of North Carolina. Now, when people fly into the Raleigh area, they have to come and see the Angus Barn. They have to come and try the food here. If you eat at the Angus Barn, you will remember it forever. But what they do between November and late January is take it a step further than normal. The service here is always exceptional, the food's always amazing, but the decorations here in the main dining room are incredible. Just look around. You've got so many lights and so many details in every single space. Everything is thought of. I would say coming here to see the Christmas decorations and to see the lights and feel the atmosphere that this place is during the Christmas season rivals world famous places such as the Biltmore Estate in Asheville or Dollywood. Anywhere you can think of across our country that is famous for Christmas, I guarantee you that the Angus Barn is right up there with them. We just came from the main dining room. We've entered the porch, and look at this space. It's incredible. This is a great place to have dinner if you're having dinner here at the Angus Barn. And it's so great. They're even adding on to the porch right now. They're building an extended patio, name to be determined, but this space is absolutely beautiful. And like I said, even when it's not Christmas season, this is a great place to have dinner. It's a little quieter back here than the main dining room, and it's just really nice and tranquil in here. But again, look at these Christmas decorations. You've got red everywhere. You've got the peppermint theme going in here. This is a really fun room to see at Christmas time, and a really elegant room to have dinner as well. All right, so now we're entering the stables. Again, we just left the main dining room. That's where the porch is as well. And here in the stables, again, a really nice room. A little bit of a different theme in this room than they have going on in the porch. The Angus Barn, when it first opened, sat 269 people, and today it sits about 650 people. And I guarantee you, on a given night, there's a lot more than 650 people here, especially during the Christmas season as people come to see the lights. A lot of times people will come to the Angus Barn and just grab a drink and walk around and see the Christmas lights. And these rooms have just kept being added on as the years have gone on. We're walking through the lobby, and in fact, here's one of my favorite places to sit in the Angus Barn. It's a really nice lounge there, but we're walking through the lobby and we're gonna walk to the little barn. Here in the little barn, if you're gonna be having a private event for maybe a little bit of a larger crowd, this is where you're gonna be. Again, a really fun theme going on in here for Christmas. Take a look around. So we're walking through the gun room right now, and an interesting fact about the gun room is they actually have the largest collection of single action Colt revolvers here in the gun room. Check that out. We're gonna head upstairs to the Wild Turkey Lounge. If you're coming to have a drink at the Angus Barn, you gotta check out the Wild Turkey Lounge. If you actually take a look up top, and they have over 700 Wild Turkey decanters. And because of that, Wild Turkey Bourbon actually allows the Angus Barn to call this space the Wild Turkey Lounge. And in return, the house bourbon here at the Angus Barn, you guessed it, is Wild Turkey. If you want to grab dinner at the Angus Barn during Christmas season, it can be hard to get a reservation or a seat, but a pro tip, come upstairs to the Wild Turkey Lounge a little early, probably before you usually would eat dinner, and grab dinner like these folks are right now in the Wild Turkey Lounge. You still get the incredible atmosphere, the incredible food, and you get to be in the Wild Turkey Lounge. So here at the bar, I'm willing to bet that there's been more million-dollar deals done at this bar than any office building in all of Raleigh. If you're looking to come to find out something about Raleigh or meet someone in Raleigh, the Wild Turkey Lounge bar is the place to do it. All right, so now we're gonna head over to the loft. Now we're entering the loft. This is a different part of the Angus Barn. We're upstairs, a little elevated, but look up. Look at this ceiling. This place is absolutely beautiful. There's another bar, another kitchen, but please look up. Look at this ceiling. Look at how beautiful this space is. And as you can see, each room has a different look and a different feel. Not only the rooms themselves, but even within those rooms, each space has a different feel and a different aesthetic. And it's just beautiful to be able to walk around this place and see that. All right, so now we're gonna head downstairs to one of the most exclusive places in the Angus Barn, a place not many folks get to go. Let's head down to the wine cellar. All right, we're continuing our journey down to the wine cellar, and the best part about going down there is you actually get to walk through the kitchen of the Angus Barn. Come on. We're entering the wine cellar, and the Angus Barn is so famous for their wine. Every year since 1989, they have won the grand award from Wine Spectator, and you're gonna see why. Thank you. So we're down here in the wine cellar, and in fact, I don't even want to touch this closet right here. This is where the most expensive bottles in the Angus Barn sit. They didn't even tell me the price because they know I can't afford a bottle from here. But in fact, this is where the oldest bottle in the Angus Barn sits. It dates back to 1883. As you can see, the wine cellar just keeps on going and going down here. If you're coming to the Angus Barn, you've got to get a glass of wine from here. And good news for you, you've got over 1,700 different types of wine to be able to choose from, 1,700 selections, and over 25,000 bottles here. So I don't think you're gonna run out of wine or a selection if you're here at the Angus Barn. All right, so we're gonna head into the dining rooms here in the wine cellar. There's two rooms. There's Alice's room and Thad's room. Alice's room sits 28 people and Thad's room sits 34. They're in honor of Van, the current owner of the Angus Barn, of her parents. And these are really special rooms. They're absolutely beautiful. I think you're gonna love seeing these. We're down here in Alice's room. And this is the smaller of the two dining rooms. There's one seats 28 people, but just look at the intricate details of this room. Every chair thoughtfully placed, every dining set thoughtfully placed, and the details at Christmas are just absolutely stunning. In fact, we just hosted a dinner down here for our clients back in November, and everyone has an exceptional time. The meals are well thought out. The wine is paired exceptionally. It's just a really special experience to be able to have dinner down here in the wine cellar. All right, so now let's head to Thad's room. And as we do, you're actually gonna notice that each room down here in the wine cellar has their own bar, which is really fun for folks to be able to hang out and mingle a little bit before sitting down for dinner. Come on, let's head to Thad's room. All right, so now we're in Thad's room. The intricate details of this room. Have you ever seen anything better than this? I'm not sure that you have at Christmas time. I've been to the Biltmore before Christmas, and I can tell you, to me, this is an even better experience for our Christmas season than at the Biltmore. Come take a look. This is the larger of the two. This one seats 34 people. All right, and just like Alice's room, Thad's room has their own bar for folks to be able to mingle at before having dinner. And I should have mentioned earlier, the wine cellar actually has its own kitchen so that the folks down here are getting an extremely fresh and well-prepared meal. And this is the kitchen where all of the food for Thad and Alice's room are prepared. And they even have the captain's table where you can sit and watch dinner be prepared. So we're coming up from the wine cellar and we're gonna go back behind the kitchen. And we're actually gonna go to one of my favorite places to sit at the Angus Barn. We're gonna go to the Meat Locker Speakeasy.
Yes. Okay.
All right, so we're sitting in the meat locker now. Like I said, this is actually one of my favorite places to sit at the Angus Barn. And in fact, it used to be a meat locker. But this is a great place to come and have a drink. You've got the patio out there. You can see the lights. It's decorated beautifully for Christmas as usual. You can watch a game in here. This is a great place after dinner, before dinner. But honestly, my pro tip is come here and have dinner in the meat locker. So we just walked out of the meat locker and now we're back here on the back patio, and it is heated, which is a good thing. So you can come out here and enjoy dinner. If it is hard to get a seat for the dining room or somewhere inside, definitely ask about the meat locker. It may not always be available, but it's definitely a pro tip to ask about it. You've even got a fire pit to be able to hang out. You used to be able to smoke cigars inside the meat locker. You can't do that anymore. And what we just heard from folks inside is that they're excited about that part. Now they can enjoy the meat locker without the cigar smoke. And in true Angus Barn fashion, they don't miss a beat anywhere, even outside, completely decorated, all the way to the tip top. All right, we're leaving the lobby and we're gonna head into the saloon. All right, it's so busy in here, we're gonna even have to talk about the saloon outside. As you can see, the dinner crowd is starting to fill up, the valet is busy, everyone's starting to show up for dinner here at the Angus Barn. And while we're out here, we're gonna show you some shots of this incredible exterior lighting that they have out here, or as Clark Griswold would call it, exterior illumination. We hope you enjoyed this exclusive look at the Angus Barn, a tour of the Angus Barn, a tour of the Christmas lights, but I'll be the first one to tell you, you can't experience what we see here on camera. Come out now, grab a drink, walk around the Angus Barn, see this place, and experience one of Raleigh's finest restaurants. Thanks for watching, and we'll talk to you soon.